All right, check this out. This is very cool. A production company releasing its very first feature film, and you are invited to a red carpet here in town to celebrate it. Cedric and Alysia is the name of the movie. Take a look.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of war, it's that your enemies are never far from your friends.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as it will be. Two friends here have been working on this film. Boy, have they. In their young 20s, they've accomplished a lot. I want you to say hi to Michael, Rooney, Benjamin Dery. Michael, you wrote, produced, directed. You don't want to share the wealth with anybody else? Just all you, huh?
Many trick pony, I suppose.
He was even in it.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see me in the trailer, just a little bit. I like to do a
share the wealth. Benjamin, we should point out, is a co-producer and the director of photography. We're delighted to have you both here. I've been peppering them with questions over the commercial break because I always am amazed at somebody who can do this and then really swing for the fences with this. How did this all come together?
Well, yeah, so this movie, it actually originally started as a web series that we planned on doing. This was like 2020 at the time when we were both stuck at home with COVID, and we're like, we kind of want to go film something. We should do some fun stuff with, I don't know, maybe we can make it about knights or something like that. And we got to talking, and eventually a web series was born. And then from that web series, we did a Kickstarter. We were able to raise about $25,000 off of that, which was nothing short of a blessing for us.
Absolutely.
And from that, after that, we ended up making it a movie.
Take us through the plot of the film, and then we're going to ask about how hard it is to shoot that, because this is not real life. It's a love story, honor story, but it's all in fantasy land.
Yeah,
so to speak.
the mystical world of Arsturia.
Okay, and what happens in Arsturia?
Absolutely. So the story follows Sir Cedric Vale, who, after returning to his home castle, he's been called back by the Baron. He discovers that the lady that he is in love with, Lady Alysia, is now married to that Baron.
Oh, if I had a dime for every woman I've lost to a Baron.
Would it be more than one dime?
Yeah, it would be. I'd have easily a quarter, I think.
Okay,
So.
all right,
And so the plot is how he wins back the love, or it is a little bit of an action film?
It's a little bit of an action film. Essentially, after he's returned, he discovers that there's an assassin that's actually coming after
Boy,
Lady
you're
Alysia.
throwing everything in this, aren't you?
Yeah, he's been charged by the Baron to be his sole protector because he's the only one that he trusts.
There you go. Get all that. I think that's fascinating. There is definitely a Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings vibe to that. As a photography expert who's shooting this, is that harder than just getting regular people at a regular coffee shop?
A little bit. How many castles would you say are in Connecticut?
A good point. Gillette, and that's about it that I can name.
Yeah, so we found this one called Christmark Castle, which is actually somebody's house. And we were blessed to find that because it is kind of like a fantasy medieval castle. But other than that, yeah, filming knights and other things is a lot harder than fighting police or just a regular romance in the city.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. This is a big deal, and I'm amazed, again, as you look at them, as we show you some more scenes from the movie. You gentlemen, do you mind if I ask how old you are on here? You don't have to share.
Yeah, of course. I'm 26.
26 and
29.
I had not accomplished nearly that at 26, 29. What's it taken? How does it feel to have this baby under you?
Well, it's been 4 years since I started making it, so it feels like I've been at it forever.
You birthed the baby.
But it's nothing short of amazing to see where it started at and where it's come at this point.
Let's talk about what's going on August 1st, or August 6th, excuse me, because August 1st is tomorrow. You got a red carpet thing going on. Take us through that.
Yeah, so tomorrow is
it is tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the red carpet.
I should get
the
this right.
6th is when it gets released onto Apple TV and Amazon.
The day, so okay. So tomorrow night you can head over to
Simsbury, the Apple Cinemas 8 in Simsbury.
And you can see a real deal red carpet scene with the actors who are part of this film that you may or may not recognize from bit parts of other places. And you, of course, will see these two gentlemen as well. And the film's going to be on Apple TV.
Yeah, Apple TV and Amazon.
That's no small feat either. I mean, this is not just some home movie that Michael and Benjamin have put together. Yeah. What do you hope people take away from this?
I think we kind of took old style fantasy, and we brought it back. Fantasy has taken a bunch of different turns over the past few years, and I think we really stuck to the roots, with our core. What we really like is Lord of the Rings and things like that from the early 2000s,
Sure.
and we just kind of stuck with that style.
Go with what works.
And
if you have an expertise and a knowledge and a passion for it, what do you hope folks take away from this movie?
Well, I was going to say, chivalry and elements of heroism are definitely a big part of my culture growing up and what I was taught to, uphold.
It doesn't matter if that's in real world or fantasy land, right?
Exactly.
Right.
That's something anyone can relate to.
There you go.
And I hope that people who watch that, learn to not only become heroes in their own lives, but do the right thing.
Cedric Alysia is the movie. Again, the red carpet premiere tomorrow night in Simsbury, and then Apple TV and Amazon. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
I think it's absolutely amazing what you've done at such a great age, and you're just getting started.